Heather Higgins, Independent Women's Vice President CEO. What do you think of all this, Heather? I know it's fast and furious. These keep coming out, but what do you make of this latest stuff?
Why are you surprised? This is more of the same. It's more what we knew. We can be accused of confirmation bias, but this is not surprising. The thing that's been interesting about the leaks and the stories that are coming out about the staff is not that they're critical of Hillary. Of course they're critical of Hillary. People are often critical of their bosses, particularly in emails that are internal. The fact is, though, that it's the type of criticism that she's getting. It's not that she's tough to work for. It's about the character flaws that they recognize that she has, and most particularly the fact that they still close ranks behind her, and it doesn't matter how bad the email server violations are or anything else. They will say anything to make sure she gets elected. And that goes to a lot of the sense of the corruption in Washington and the entire political process.
Well, you know, a lot of people say, how would you like all your, laundry exposed to the world and the emails back and forth? And I understand that. But some of the stuff, particularly with the Clinton initiative and pay to play with certain countries and donations they would make, and influence, you knew certainly among the Hillary Clinton team, they were concerned about it. They were frantic about it. And yet we don't know what she was thinking, what Hillary Clinton was thinking, but they were increasingly worried that this was going to explode in their faces, not knowing that all this would be released and that's how it would explode. But what's the impact of this in the next 12 days? Any?
One is not clear, obviously, because for Republicans, this tends to confirm what they already felt about the Clintons.
Right.
And for some on the left, it may be more targeted for them because they, particularly like the Bernie Sanders supporters of the world, were hoping for something better. They didn't want Clinton in '08. They don't really want her now. They're stuck with her, but they were sort of hoping. But the problem here is that with Clinton, there's no border between their charitable life, their income life, their political life, and their standard is not keeping up the appearance, but will there be proof that I did something wrong? And if there isn't going to actually be proof, then we're going to charge ahead and do it, and by the time somebody else figures out, we're going to say that it's old news anyway.
And you can't link it directly to her. None of this stuff is involving directly her. It's people worried and cleaning up after her. But it is,
It's very distasteful.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of people who are claiming, oh, Trump is distasteful, you've got to look at this stuff and say, on the one hand, Trump may be personally distasteful, but she's institutionally problematic in terms of the corruption of institutions that we see following in her wake, whether it's the FBI or the Justice Department or the VA. Everywhere we see the State Department in terms of friends of Bill having special access. This is not how you want a republic to operate.
I like that. Institutionally problematic. Heather, thank you very, very much.